Hello and welcome to Xbox On. With summer well and truly on its way, the best time of the year for Xbox is in full swing. We've got some huge releases this month, including some big hitters on Xbox Game Pass. And so you don't miss out on a single edition, Henry and I are going to give you a little update.
Dear humanity, we most definitely regret that your backlog of incredible Xbox Game Pass for PC titles is growing ever larger thanks to the monumental edition of Halo 2 Anniversary. Realistically, this Xbox classic should jump to the top of your pile, and for good reason too. Faithfully remastered and following on from Halo Combat Evolved story, it's time to don the Mjolnir suit once more, but this time with some meaty upgrades. There's a full suite of PC settings and optimizations to take advantage of, pushing Halo 2 into 4K 60 FPS territory and beyond, not forgetting an FOV slider, ultra-wide monitor support, and so much more. 2 really is the magic number here, as the campaign features 2 playable characters, both Master Chief and the Arbiter, as well as a series first introduction of dual-wielding weaponry, plus 2 graphical versions of the game running simultaneously. Let's say you fancy those original graphics. They're just a keystroke away, like when we played the original on our Mixer channel in March.
Here's classic Halo.
There it is.
That is
my god.
bananas. Look at that.
That's amazing. It just
My mind
changes
is
on
actually
the fly.
blown.
When the game first launched back on the original Xbox, it revolutionized the FPS genre, and it will do so again whether you're playing that blockbuster campaign or its signature blend of multiplayer. With 7 fully remastered maps, plus over 25 original maps from Halo 2, there's a bounty of content to keep any Spartan satisfied. Hoorah!
Did someone say bounty? Saddle up, boys, we're riding out. The AAA blockbusters just keep on coming this month as Rockstar's spaghetti western extraordinaire Red Dead Redemption 2 moseyed into the library for console on May 7th. Serving as a prequel to the highly rated original, the story tells the tallest tale there ever was, as Arthur Morgan lives the life of an outlaw as part of the Vanderlyn gang at the turn of the century. There's gunslinging, horse wrangling, poker-facing fun to be had, both in single player and the expansive Red Dead Online mode. Not to mention this is one of the most technically advanced games ever made for Xbox One, with beautiful 4K HDR graphics and some seriously impressive Xbox One X enhancements to boot. I'd better get up to speed on my cowboy lingo then, partner.
Hopefully you guys have brought a can opener, because we're about to spill the beans on another title on Xbox Game Pass for console. DayZ by Bohemia Interactive is a totally unique and authentic zombie survival game where each time you play, you'll create a new story for you and your friends. Sometimes that story can come from the journey of just finding each other on the map, or it can come from finding something better to open your canned peaches with other than a fire axe. Shenanigans is your sandbox world where a strange plague has infected the population, turning people into violent zombies. You'll need to overcome the environment as well as the biggest threat in Shenanigans, and yes, we do mean the other players, by equipping yourself with weapons, medicine and other supplies. But be careful, after going through loads of drawers and cupboards, and once you've finally found a nice new backpack and maybe an M4A1 with magazines, optics and more, suddenly things will feel a lot more tense as you have so much more to lose.
Also coming to Xbox Game Pass on May 14th is one we know that you'll be just as excited about as we are, and that's Final Fantasy IX. Now, we know that the Final Fantasy series can be somewhat confusing. I mean, how many have there been now? Or are they all sequels? Or prequels? And when is it actually a Final Fantasy, if it's not the last one? Anyway, in Final Fantasy IX, you play as Zidane, who along with the Tantalus troop have kidnapped Princess Garnet, the heir of Alexandria. But in true Princess Locked in a Tower style, it turns out she actually wanted to escape the castle. But through a chain of strange events, she and her personal guard Steiner fall in with Zidane and set out on an incredible journey. So with it coming to Xbox Game Pass this month, you've got the perfect opportunity to dip into this absolute classic in the Final Fantasy saga.
Our next game joining Xbox Game Pass on May 19th is Fractured Minds, winner of the BAFTA Young Game Designers Award and created by Emily Mitchell, who was aged just 17 at the time. Fractured Minds is an immersive, artistic short game that explores anxiety and mental health issues with the hope to aid understanding and awareness of mental illness. You'll embark on a journey through 6 thought-provoking chapters, each representing a different aspect or challenge associated with mental health, from anxiety to isolation. Fractured Minds demonstrates that video games can communicate vital messages in imaginative ways. It seeks to encourage empathy and encourage support for the millions living with mental health issues.
And just in case you missed them, there's a couple of titles that made their way onto Game Pass at the end of April. For starters, we had an iconic beat-em-up series drop a brand new entry to Game Pass with Streets of Rage 4. Get yourself ready for nostalgia to come flying back to us as the likes of Axel, Blaze and Adam team up with new brother and sister in arms, Floyd and Cherry, for a classic bit of walk and punch action. There's 17 totally radical characters to play with. That's what they said in the 90s, right? On plenty of hand-drawn, retro-inspired levels, plus online co-op via Xbox Live, and support for up to 4 players locally. So if you fancy a blast from the past with a completely fresh look, it might be time to take a visit to the Streets of Rage.
Another freshly delivered addition at the end of April was Moving Out. It's a ridiculously fun physics-based moving simulator that will get you and the fam carrying furniture and couches from your, couch. There's a variety of wacky jobs across the town of Packmore to complete, with up to 4 friends playing as newly certified furniture arrangement and relocation technicians. Sounds a bit long-winded, that one. Grow your business, challenge your friends or family, and recruit colourful customizable characters to save Packmore from furniture peril on Xbox Game Pass for console.
A couple of our finest Xbox Game Pass titles received some very fun updates, and it's certainly heating up thanks to the free thermal update for Human Fall Flat. Or perhaps we should say it's icing up? This is a frosty themed map that will task the jelly-like bobs to work together to navigate a challenging thermal energy plant. We tried it on our Mixer channel and can guarantee it's full of laughs. And if you're looking to upgrade one of the zaniest off-world experiences we've ever seen, then you may be interested in the Hot Garbage DLC for Journey to the Savage Planet. The base game is included in Xbox Game Pass, but you can purchase this premium content to expand on the shenanigans. The aptly named Boomerdale Retirement Home has become the dumping grounds for a nasty company's toxic waste. It's your job to clean it up, so get moving.
There are some titles leaving the service too, so if you want to give these games a proper send-off, now is the time. But if you're not ready to say goodbye quite yet, don't forget that you can use your membership discount to get any of these games for up to 20% off while they're still in your library. Rockstar's cowboy epic struts in while their modern-day crime drama drifted out. GTA 5 left on the 7th of May, making room for Red Dead 2 of course. Meanwhile, we ripped, we teared, and now we wave farewell to Doom on May 15th. You can still stealth around then too when the Lego Ninjago movie video game drops out of the Game Pass library. And it's your last chance to dive into the huge MMO world of Black Desert, the retro runnings of Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, and the survival spin-off Metal Gear Survive. And here are the last 2 leaving us for now as we say bye to Banner Saga, the epic role-playing Viking game, and Auf Wiedersehen to Wolfenstein 2.
So there we have it, loads of new games coming into the service to keep us busy over the next few months. Make sure to let us know down in the comments which ones you'll be playing. And remember to smash that like button. We'll see you next time. Bye!